it will connect the subconscious and the intuition so that you can be in a good place for communication, even within this Mercury retrograde period of time. And we'll activate heart energy so that we can be our very best today. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale to tune in. Om. Exhale. For protection, then inhale. And exhale. Okay, all fours for cat-cow. I'm going to find some rhythm and kind of create some container with the music here. Not used to this shared time space. but I imagine it's good practice for the day. We're going to have plenty of distractions and competition to our inner peace and our inner expression. So cat-cow, please, with generous breath and a steady rhythm. This mantra is a personal favorite. It's one of the putties, one of the paragraphs from the Japji, which is the sacred text of the Sikh people. And Akanajota is, I have no power. I have no power whether I live, I have no power whether I die, I have no power whether it's successful, whether it fails. And the last line is, God holds the power. And so it's a really beautiful mantra of surrender. And what I've really been playing with lately is the allowing. The allowing, just like letting things sit in the palm of my hand and going heavy in the sit bones and just letting things be. It takes a great deal of heart presence for me to do that. It takes a great deal of compassion. And it takes a great deal of surrender. So this is one of my favorite mantras for kind of turning things over to the divine authority, and allowing things to be, because we all know that everything works out and that there's a higher plan operating. So we'll do this magnetic field and heart center. Belly down, chin up, inhale and stretch into the fullness of the breath. Exhale the opposite direction, push it out and pause out. And then inhale, come flat back and rest back. The palms of the hands touch each other. All along the length of the fingers, the thumbs, circumference of the palm. There's communication there. Nice. Let's come up for one more warm up. Let's do windmills. I'm going to do them with you. Let's get up and stretch the arms open. Anchor into the knife edges of the feet. Use a powerful breath to open up the space all around you. And then exhale, opposite hand, opposite ankle, foot, shin, wherever it aligns is fine. The breath is more important here than you can appreciate. This particular style of yoga comes from a perspective of energy, generating, organizing, delivering energy, and our awareness, sensitivity, and command of that It starts here, and then all day long, your command of your energy, your awareness, your capacity. And we can only hold in our aura any kind of success, any kind of relationship, any kind of situation that we have the energetic capacity for. So when you work with this, you're expanding the breath so big all the way around you. Holding that container, expanding the container. It's kind of like wearing the elastic waistband at Thanksgiving dinner. Like, you know you want big things in life. You have big prayers, big acts of service. It requires big energy. Inhale up, take your hands straight up, lean back, open the fronts of the hips a little bit, and exhale, release, relax. Come to sit. Alright, I don't know why it just disappeared on us. We're going to take the hands into this. Well, I want to do this breath work. Let me just check. Yeah, let's do this breath work now. So this is the Trinity breath. This is it's a 3-stroke breath, but it's 2-stroke in and 1-stroke out. And they're long 1-second strokes. So if you think 1 watermelon, 2 watermelon, 3 watermelon, it's inhale, inhale, exhale. The inhale comes through pursed lips. Yes. Puckering the lips, the inhale powerfully through the mouth in 2 strokes. And then exhale powerfully 1 stroke through the nose. The eyes are going to the tip of the nose. That's part of the triggering of the pituitary gland. It's going to be stimulated and adjusted by gaze at the tip of the nose, so the eyes kind of 9/10 open. The hands in this case are at the sides in Gyan Mudra. The upper arms can actually rest. And the eyes are at the tip of the nose. And we're going to inhale and then 1 exhale. So inhale, inhale, exhale. You have to work the diaphragm very powerfully. As a matter of fact, you might feel like this is difficult and tiring at first because you're using the diaphragm to open up the capacity through the lungs. This breath is also coming in through the nose with 2 such powerful strokes that the glands up through the nasal cavities also get stimulated. So it's a very powerful kriya into the subconscious, which we want to trigger before our heart work today. Let the belly expand as you breathe in. It'll drop back as you breathe out naturally. Couple more seconds. Just relax the front of the hips. Keep your gaze specifically, intentionally focused. One deep inhale breath. Put the knife edges of your hands together, forearms parallel to the floor. Press the hands together so firmly. Hold the breath. Expel the air. 2 more. Inhale. Press so firmly into the hands that the hands quiver and shake. Let the arms shake. Let the energy shake. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. It's tight. Exhale. Shake the hands out. Get you out of your thinking head into a quieter headspace. The hands come up like swords. It's not an ego eradicator curl. It's straight up with straight elbows and straight wrists and a long, deep breath. Long, deep breath. We worked on Tuesday with this hands to heart line as well. The astrologers, channelers, folks who speak through their psychic stream are already talking about 2025. Make sure you've got 60 degrees, not too low. Now the breath pattern is going to change. We'll inhale, let the belly expand, hold the belly out, and then pump the navel 16 times. You count the pull in, release out 16 times while you hold the breath, and then you'll exhale and do it again. So we worked a powerful Trinity breath and opened up that diaphragmatic band. Already have started the generating of the pranic stores for the day. Hold the breath in, pump the stomach 16 times, and then release. There's no hurry. There's no hurry whatsoever. You're actually going to be able to hold the breath for 16 pumps relatively easy. You don't have to hurry them. One of the places I hold the tension is in the fronts of my hips, so I find that if I relax that, I get much more capacity. So anyway, back to what I was saying. They're talking about 2025, and one of the messages that I'm really picking up on, which could be what I need, which is why my ears hear it very specifically, but I can only speak through my own experience, so I'm sharing it through my own experience, is that 2025, those of us who have been doing the work as you all have, or you wouldn't be here, like those of us who are doing the work in 2025, our role can be supporting others who are just getting these triggers and initiations to their expanded consciousnesses. And one of the ways that we need to be prepared, one of the ways that we can prepare to do this, to be a leader, is to really allow to really sit back, rest in, and allow ourselves to be the highest version that we have evolved to. So the evolutionary trigger and the evolutionary growth has kind of already happened. We just have to receive it and allow it and claim it. And then it's not this efforting anymore the way it used to be. And all together, let's inhale, pause at the top, and exhale the arms out to the sides with the wrists dropping. This is breath of fire. Things can come easily. We've opened up the channels. The flow is right there. We don't have to struggle and strive for it anymore. And go long with the arms so that they stay elevated. And just pump the breath, easy in and out. Breath of fire is very gentle through the nose. You can utilize the intra-abdominal pressure that you opened up in the previous exercises, and that's the kind of idea, is that we've had all these previous experiences. And I really feel like we don't need to wait until 2025 to actualize this concept. Today can be the day. Today can be the day that you walk through the situations that are in front of you with more ease and grace, effortlessly allowing your electromagnetic field, your vibration, your consciousness to be of service. Effortless and easy. All right, everyone, inhale. Hold the breath in and exhale. Shake the arms out. Surprising how quickly they'll recover, but definitely a sensation from the experience. Okay, we have more stomach pumps. We'll come to sit on the knees. And the knees can be wide, the hips can go in between, the hips can go in between the feet. You are welcome to put a blanket there, to put a blanket behind your knees so that the compression on your knees isn't quite as much. We're leaning back. And then the breath comes in, and we hold the breath, and I think it's 8 pumps of the stomach. Oh, no, it's as many as you can do. So inhale. Hold the breath and pump the belly as many times as you can comfortably do. When it's time to exhale, you'll know. Just exhale and then take another breath in. Notice how you relate to yourself around it too. The mind sometimes goes to this automatic competition with the self or automatic achievement mode. You don't need to count the pumps. It doesn't matter if there's more one time than another time. Just stay in the moment and allow it to be as it is. Akanajorda, hand the power over, and just work with this experience. have one more minute. You're welcome to walk your hands back a little bit further if you've got some room to move into there. This is stimulating the thyroid, the parathyroid, of course the navel center. It's also opening in the rectus femoris, the muscles in the fronts of the hips that get tight from sitting. Inhale. And exhale. Come on up. We're coming into Guru Pranam. So forehead down, hands out in front. Press the palms together. And this is call and response. So I'll chant first and then you'll answer to me. You'll chant it back. There are 4 notes, so wait until they're all 4 sung and then you can do your turn for 4. Om, 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 Om. So hum, so hum, so hum, so hum. Breathe in all the way to the sit bones. Exhale out the air and come on up to seated. This will be a life nerve stretch. You want to set up so that we come down one time and we hold it. And so get yourself long in the back of the legs. If you're able to get the peace fingers around the big toes, the thumb presses into the toenail. If not, simply leverage here along the legs somewhere. Come up long, tall through the spine. Pull the chin and the face back slightly so the neck is well aligned. Inhale, grow up through the crown of the head, and then exhale, come down, and we're holding down. Head comes down last. Hold with a long, deep breath. There's a 3-part little exercise here. Each part is 1 minute. It's a good little exercise for perspective. The relationship with this minute here is likely to be very different than the relationship with the next minute. It's just perspective. Well done. Come on up. This is reverse platform. So lean back into the hands, dig into the heels, point the toes, lift the hips. Breath of fire. Remember, it's only a minute. The back line has to activate. Now we keep the breath of fire and we finish this minute with walks. So left foot out, right foot out, left foot in, right foot in, out, in, out, in. Move them in and out. Walk one foot and then the other. Keep the breath of fire. Remember, it's only like a half a minute for this, which is almost over already. Trust the breath, pump the breath. Squeeze the glutes and hammies. Lift the hips, inhale. Exhale, lower the bum. Lengthen the spine, breathe in, and exhale, fold over the legs. The 3rd minute is right back here where we started. Very nice. Lie to your back for a minute. There's a rest. Nicely done. Bring the knees to the chest. Rock up to seated. The right leg will extend forward. The left foot is going to be seated into the perineum. So you're sitting on your left foot and the right foot is forward. The right hand comes to kind of cup into the knife edge of the right foot, and the left peace fingers are around the big toe. Inhale, go long in the spine. I think we're holding this upright. Yeah, the chin is into the chest. The eyes are on the big toe. We're inhaling to lengthen the spine and then holding the breath for 8 seconds and then exhaling. So your breath pattern will be inhale. Sorry, I was wrong. Inhale and then exhale. Hold the breath out for 8 seconds. When the breath is out, pull Mul Bandh and stretch up the spine. And then your inhale. Exhale. Hold out. Inhale. Exhale. And retain. Count your 8. Take an inhale breath. Exhale and come back to lie on the back. Very nice. Extend the arms as if you're reaching up and overhead. You're actually reaching to the back wall. Let the arms rest on the ground. And then lift the left leg up 90 degrees. Breath of fire.
lower that leg, lift the other, right leg up. Breath of fire. This heart field, magnetic center, really good for the nervous system today. So hands under the sacrum if you need, but both feet are 12 inches off the ground. Breath of fire, 1 minute. Yeah, I think long with the legs. Stretch the legs very long. Engage the muscles. They'll feel like they're floating. Stretch them long. 20 seconds. Stay committed. Here's your last inhale breath. And exhale, lower down, take a rest. Very nice. Slowly come into shoulder stand. So curl the knees into the chest, lift the hips up, support your sacrum with your hands. Once the feet are up in the air, and you're welcome to just do the, legs up a wall with the bum on the floor. It doesn't have to be the full shoulder stand. Straddle the legs and breath of fire. Straddle the legs and breath of fire. Good for the thyroid, good for the thyroid. Inhale and exhale. Lie yourself long and go into a long and deep breath. Long inhale, long exhale. Breathe very intentionally. And let the breath come into a very relaxed rhythm, but full cycles. this deep rhythm of breath. We're going to use it very intentionally. So as you inhale, lift the legs up 6 inches. That's the inhale. At the top of the inhale, you can put them back down, and as you exhale, bring the chin up to the chest, curl the neck up so the head lifts. On the inhale, the legs lift 6 inches, and then they lower, and then on the exhale, the head lifts, and then relaxes back. So you've got a slow rhythm of breath, and you can lift the legs slowly, and lift the head slowly. And the head and the legs lift alternately. And you're balancing the flow of the prana up and down the body. Well done. One more, and then rest. Well done. Let's bring the knees to the chest and come up again. Come up to seated. The arms cross right like tight in front of the ribs. And then right ear to right shoulder, and do neck rolls around the circle. When the chin comes to the chest, switch directions. And then with the arms across the chest and the head upright, bow down, lift up 10 times very quickly. Inhale up, exhale down. Hands in Gyan Mudra. And the eyes closed. Go deep into meditation. We're going to chant together. But take a moment here just to allow yourself to sink into your inner experience. If there's tension anywhere, relax it. And perhaps you use that word allow, or any other word that is speaking to you lately, inspiring you. And then rest your awareness at the heart center. Feel the heart center as the midpoint, as the very center of your experience. Like everything revolves around that spot or grows from that spot. And then join me when you're ready. God and me and God are one. 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 Listen for your own voice. God and me and God are one. 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 Inhale and exhale. Come to Shavasana. and Satnam. And deepen your breath. Bring the hands and the feet together for a brisk rub. Rock and roll up and down your spine. Let's place the left hand on the heart, fingers parallel to the floor, the right hand up and again, Mudra. Bring the air in and suspend, let it float at the top. Send the air out and then pause, rest. Let it sit at the bottom. So this square breath, absolutely effortlessly. And 3 breaths all together, please. A strong inhale. Exhale. In. Out. And last one. And may the long-time sun shine upon you. May all love surround you. And may the pure light within you guide your way on. 3 long Satnams. Please inhale. Go with many blessings and remember who you are. Satnam. Thank you and happy Thanksgiving. Grateful for you. Jamie, enjoy the family today. Hope it's a good one. Bye, sweetie.